Hi, this is Rob Wagner with Microsoft. Today I want to spend a few minutes and just give a quick overview of unified communications. As we look at what's happening in our marketplace, look at how much time email consumes. How many communications devices do you have? When we look at cell phones and email addresses and text messages, how can we help you organize that? How can we help you unify that? And when we take that and then look at the number of telecommuters, how do we do this in a very efficient and practical way? That's where Microsoft's unified communication strategy can truly help you, your business, and your customer's business. When we look at the way Lync connects people with instant messaging and presence, couple that with the audio, video, and web conference application sharing that's there out of box, and extend that even further into the enterprise voice and telephony, how it could be a complete PBX replacement. This is the experience that I just think is phenomenal. How we can go from a Lync client where we can see all of our users and their presence. Are they available? If so, how we can quickly call them or receive an incoming call with full fidelity of caller ID if we know who that inbound contact is. And then couple that with this conversation window. So now we're having a conversation and we can continue to extend that conversation with, say, I am in video. Now we can actually see the person we're talking to, and then continue that with application sharing and whiteboarding, so now we can all be on the same page even if we're not even in the same state. When we look at this streamlined communications, again, how can we be talking with someone and sharing the full experience? See who is participating in the meeting, have any text chats to share specific details, and we can all interact with this information real time. Continue to move that forward with just something as simple as put my voice messages in my inbox. Microsoft Exchange will do that speech to text conversion for you. So when you receive an inbound voicemail, it'll show up in your Exchange inbox. It'll include the audio file of the message itself, but it'll also include that speech to text conversion. This way you can quickly, via your phone, even if you're on an airplane, say you just landed. So now we can read it, and if for some reason we can't fully understand the message from the text provided, we have that audio file right there so we can click play and listen to the person in their own voice. The great piece about this presence is now we can see when we're in Outlook or other applications, including SharePoint. So as we look at some of the solutions like this, and then couple that with the extensibility that Lync provides, so we can leverage Lync to provide that integrated presence and extend that across all of the solutions. So think about how our workers work. Integrate presence right into their core applications and let them work towards our business tasks, and if need be, escalate those tasks. So let's say they're looking at performance data and they have questions. They could reach out to someone and then escalate that to a voice conversation or full desktop sharing if need be. But let's look at the analysts. What does Gartner have to say about unified communications, especially in the SMB space? Some people have point solutions, but the real driver here is who has the long-term vision and the long-term drive to get this thing right. When you look at Gartner's Magic Quadrant, look at who's in the Leaders Quadrant. Microsoft is there on top of the Leaders Quadrant. We have the drive, we have the vision, we have the ability to get this done and to integrate this across our full set of solutions. So why partner with Microsoft in the UC space? Our total cost of ownership and return on investment numbers. UC is one of the fastest growing solution sets. We've seen that. But keep in mind, when you talk with your customers about unified communications, it's not just IM and presence, it's the unified communication solution end to end. Think about how we can replace a phone system and how we can enhance their messaging and how we can organize it end to end. And for our customers who now view voicemail as a legally searchable item, the power of Exchange to do that speech to text conversion now means it can easily be searched by legal if need be. Some services opportunities. We have the ability to do this unified communication business assessment. I'll talk more about that in a minute, but we must make sure their infrastructure is up to par. Lync has the ability to completely replace the PBX in our customer's environment, but keep in mind that takes the big strategy. And when we implement voice, our software deployments are broadened, and our annuity services revenue comes through managed services and growing that footprint. So some common unified communication scenarios. We can replace aging PBXs. Just think about how many PBXs are now 11 and 12 years old. Most PBXs were purchased prior to Y2K and haven't been touched since. Branch offices that don't have a PBX, Lync can be a great solution there. Or mobile workforces. Again, look at how many telecommuters we have. How do we support putting communication devices where our people work? Now, next steps going forward. We have some unified communications competencies around messaging and communications. I had mentioned the Unified Communications Business Value Assessment. This is a great place to go understand how you can help your customer understand the values they can see out of Unified Communications. This business value assessment will get you started. This is a billable opportunity for your customer so that you can go in and help them understand their business and where their business benefits from Unified Communication. Keep in mind, you need to sell the full Unified Communication solution. With that, thank you for your time, and I hope to speak to you again soon.